Back on with the ty80. So the owner has had the bike back, he's took it away, he's stripped it down, got the bits off I wanted him to take off, because obviously he's having some involvement on this job as well. Brought the frame back to me, and I'm just going to get a weld on here. So I put my hammer in there and I'm going to use it for a bit of leverage. I'm going to lever that, and then I'm going to put a weld on there, give it a bit of a panel about, straighten it up a little bit, then I'm going to give it another rub over and get it in primer. Got that welded up. It's not perfect, but it's had some welding before. It'll look fine once it's all painted up. You know, it's underneath anyway, so that will do. So I'm just going to straighten it up a bit. I've got the head cam on. I don't know what you can see. Hopefully the head cam is where it wants to be. So I've got a dolly. That's a dolly, a little hammer, and I'm just going to straighten a bit of this up. So I've straightened that out a bit. I mean, I know it's still sort of all dented, but it's basically straightened out. It's underneath. That'll do. You're not going to see it. That'll do. So next stage, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of this on it, just to get into that pitting, just to hold any rust back. Get it into these gaps, and just rub it all over bits of the frame. Just to hold back any rust that might come back. And then once this has gone off, we'll give it a prime. So that's all done now with that Nitromorse rust cure solution that I put on there. I'm going to leave that. I'll come back to that tomorrow and get it in primer. Got the panels to do next. So not much to do really. I mean, they're small, they could be a bit fiddly still, but really they shouldn't take too much to do. As you can see, I've already knocked these down and put a bit of filler in there. The tank, so that's going to need doing. Look how small that tank is. Isn't it cute? So I've already got the petrol cap off, cleaning there for an old tank. Smells lovely. So we'll get the petrol tap off. That's come off easy enough. Should be a filter on there, I think. There might be one in the bottom of there as well, but or maybe that might be just a drain, but there's usually a filter on there. Have a look at this. I actually thought this was painted on the red, but it's decals and it's just pulling off. doesn't need any heat or anything. So that's made life a bit easier for us. I'm just wondering if this paint's just aerosol. I think it's probably aerosol. God, look how easy that is. So we'll get these off. And I'm just thinking, I was going to make a cup of tea, but it's occurred to me that we don't have any milk and the shop's shut. So by the way, it's gone 10 o'clock. My wife's gone on her work's do, so she owns a little cleaning business, and it's her Christmas do tonight. So she's gone to Richmond, for a work do. She's gone to King's Head Hotel for a meal. And I just thought I'd do a bit in the garage until I have to go and pick her up. But it's occurred to me we've got no milk, and I'm thinking I'm going to have to go and get some from somewhere. Hopefully there'll be a garage open or something. Anyway. Yes. So yeah, these decals are coming off quite easy. Which is going to make life easier. You normally got to put a bit of heat on to help them. Might have to put a bit of heat on that one actually. Mention it and it happens. Let's come off. It would have looked nice if this was lacquered. If when they were put on, it was lacquered over, it would have looked nice. Doesn't look like there's much paint on it, which is a good thing. So fast forwarded, I've got all these stickers off, got some thinners now. I'm just going to give it a wipe over to get this sticky off, or to get as much of it off as I can, so it doesn't clog the discs up on DA. It's coming off alright, that. I was half expecting the paint to come off as well. If it's been aerosol, it could have been on there sometime, or it might not be aerosol. Oh, we didn't get them off. I was trying to speed the video up. I've left them on. And I've slowed the video back down. Right, so a bit of thinners on there to get the sticky off. Same on here. Oh, the thinners is going off. It's drying. It's making the paint sticky, so it's probably aerosol that. We'll have to get some primer on them. Some 2K high build primer. Oh. When we've prepped them up. So yep. God, just listen to that wind outside. It's a hell of a storm outside. Anyway, back to this. So I've got 180 disc on here. and I'm just going to give it a sand down. So that'll be the original paint there. Go some more. So I've been sanding this back for some time now. It's gone back alright with the 180 discs. It's got all that paint off that someone's painted it before. You can see it's had some repairs, but it's not bad really. I'll go at it a bit more, then I'll go over them repairs. I need to get that line out there, we don't want that in. So I'll get that line out. Yeah, give it a good rub up by hand after I've finished with the DA, and then I'll get it in primer. I'm also going to get this all prepped up, finish the filler work as well. Get these all prepped up, so I'll prime it all together, and what I'll probably do is try and work it in with that bumper. So there's a repair that I did on this bumper for someone. It had a crack through there, it wouldn't plastic weld, so I've opened the crack up. I've got some of this really strong fiberglass in the back. I'll see if I can show you. And then on the front there, it's a really hard plastic filler, so that should keep that split together. I mean, if the customer's careful with it when he assembles it, it should be absolutely fine. Not a lot more we can do with it really. Anyway, so that's the plan. Prime them with that bumper. So I'm going to do that. I'll leave that for another day. I'm not going to get much more done. It's quite late this evening and I need to get wrapped up. I need to go and pick my missus up. Again, this is the RG that got dropped off this morning. RG250. So it's had a poor paint job somewhere before. I'm not sure where it's been done, but it's not great, and that's why it's come to me to be painted. So you can see. It'd be better if you're viewing this on your telly at home. You can see it's a poor job. Yeah, not very good at all. It's a shame really, because the design's there. It's just a pity it's a poor job. But the customer, he wants it to be a different design anyway, so we're going to do this bike in a totally different scheme, and I can tell you now, when it's finished, it's going to look absolutely awesome. Anyway, I'm going to get off. I'm going to go and pick my missus up, and I'm going to carry on with those bits in another video. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Not much, I know, but something for you to chill out and watch. I don't know, there might be something there you might learn through watching the video, there might not. Anyway, hope you give us a like, and if you've not subscribed, it'd be nice if you subscribed to support the channel. Thanks for watching.